Solidly cultivate and live clearly. Xiefeng. December 5, 2012. Cultivation and self-improvement are not about gambling, casting lots, divination, or rolling dice. They are not about blindly chanting mantras, putting on facades to deceive others, seeking fame and fortune, or indulging in flowery rhetoric. They are not about retreating into isolation to seek supernatural powers, playing with lofty concepts, or pretending to be profound. Instead, they involve uncovering the truth about everything. Not a single clue or trace should be overlooked, nor should any word or term be treated carelessly. We must thoroughly understand the essence of morality Tao and its virtue, the meaning of life, the significance of existence, the roles of time and space, and the relationships between consciousness, structure, and energy transformation. If something is unclear, we must make every effort to comprehend it. Ambiguity and blind faith are unacceptable. Even the teachings of gods, Buddhas, and sages must be understood, not just superficially but fundamentally. Once we grasp the truth, we must rigorously apply it to ourselves, integrating it into every word and action in our daily lives. The cultivation of Chanyuan celestials differs from all historical cultivation methods. It is the most stringent path, leaving no room for falsehood or pretense. It requires earnest effort and grounded practice. We must place ourselves in the positions of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, angels, celestials, and saints. Before speaking, we should ask ourselves, would Buddhas or Bodhisattvas say this? Before acting, we should ask, would Buddhas or Bodhisattvas do this? Over time, by consistently aligning ourselves in this way, we will become Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, celestials, and saints, and succeed in our cultivation. Never believe in something you do not understand. Blind belief leads only to ignorance. For those who wish to educate or guide others, you must first explain your teachings in the simplest and clearest terms, using language that everyone can easily understand. Avoid ambiguity. Provide factual examples, rigorous logical reasoning, scientific evidence, or insights derived from intuition. Do not rely excessively on jargon. If technical terms are necessary, explain them thoroughly first. Otherwise, regardless of your status, whether you claim to be a god, Buddha, celestial being, sage, or master, your teachings must be transparent, with clear origins and motivations backed by real-life evidence. In the era of Lifechanyuan, deceit and mediocrity have no place. We must scrutinize every teaching and dissect every word and term. If inconsistencies, contradictions, or lack of evidence arise, if teachings cannot withstand logical reasoning, or if they fail to inspire joy, clarity, or spiritual upliftment, discard them as worthless. Furthermore, if those who preach do not align their actions with their teachings or seek personal privilege and luxury, dismiss them entirely. For instance, Buddhism has its flaws. It denies the existence of the Master of the universe, the greatest creator, asserting that everything arises from causation. While it is true that the emergence of anything requires the right conditions, the question remains, where does the first cause come from? Where does the universe's order originate? Can there truly be no source or beginning? Does humanity have no ancestors? What conditions gave rise to the solar system? Many who preach Buddhism do not even understand what Buddha truly means or what the Dharma entails, leading people astray into confusion and disorder. Similarly, Christianity denies reincarnation, claiming that people cease to exist after death and can only be resurrected during the final judgment. Isn't this absurd? Evidence of reincarnation and transformation abounds. Judgments on life occur continuously, not in some distant, final event. If the greatest creator loves humanity, how could it allow errors to persist uncorrected for thousands of years before addressing them in a single trial? Would a father neglect to guide his children immediately and instead wait until they die to pass judgment? Such a father would hardly be loving or responsible. Chanyuan celestials must live with clarity and purpose, not in muddled confusion. What are we busying ourselves with throughout our lives? Is it to seek fame and fortune, glorify our ancestors, or leave a legacy? Is it for the benefits of nations, religions, political parties, or families? Did the Creator design humanity solely for these pursuits? Why regard intimacy between men and women as sinful? Did the greatest creators design reproductive organs solely for urination and procreation? Are they not also for pleasure and connection? The eyes were created to appreciate the vibrant beauty of the world. Why would other organs lack similar purposes? These questions and many others must be thoroughly investigated and understood. Only then can we live with clarity and meaning. Otherwise, living a life of ignorance is akin to working for demons, selling oneself to them and even helping them count their profits. Whatever others do is their choice, but Chanyuan celestials must cultivate earnestly and live with purpose. Even in death, we must die with clarity. We must not allow ourselves to leave this world with regrets or unfulfilled understanding. To live purposefully, we must discern what is truly important, distinguishing the primary from the secondary, and prioritize accordingly. Otherwise, regret will come too late.